about a sinful way, that what is read upon here is that if we confess these sins, God will be faithful to us. But in 2004, I have an affliction of my sins. Yes, I confess them boldly and openly. That I have engaged into things like stealing, lying, disobeying my parents, those that are in the authorities, you know, laughing at children, scorning people, loving my brethren and hating the others. You know, these kind of things was like driven from God's light to open the darkness that my life was actually sucking, like a little baby, taking milk from his mother. You know, so this light start to fill the void of this darkness to actually get it out and get the light of God to feel the things that is of God. Your soul, you know, your heart, your mind, your strength. But with the love of God, so that you can serve Him. You can be God's servant, you can be God's friend. Somebody of an old sense once said, God is not hard to talk to. I was like, why would you say something like that? Well, God is just like you and me. So, just as you talk to me, talk to God. So I was like, really? Okay, let me try. Hey, God, good night. I just passing to see what's going on, but I'm a bit afraid of you because you make these loud noises in these thunders and this lightning of yours and, the little evil that you just happy going on with the wicked spirits. Yeah, about you in the Bible, about you having a chariot of 20,000 angels. It drives me crazy. There is somebody who having 20,000 angels, this throne room, this kingdom, it just comes from the logic of the moral minds that you've set a rich percentage of people like to actually obtain a kingdom that will like actually be your kingdom once you come back here with your son, Christ Jesus. So the illustrative way of how us humans rule a kingdom, I do actually, remind myself that God has a kingdom too. But I not see God's kingdom without the kingdom in the world. Knowing how it does actually live and how it operates and how it goes. You know? But the Bible foreshows me that you was there ruling kingdoms a long time with your kingdom over it. From quite down in the beginning of the Bible, all the way through to the end of the world, which I find a bit frightening. I find it frightening because in the kingdoms or in this Bible, it tells me about something that is going to happen that I doesn't even know if I'm going to be existing. I don't know, guys. Am I like literally going to be alive when God kingdom? Is everybody in this world going to be alive? I don't know. Is it going to have another generations? I really don't know. As I emerge into this generation, I learn a lot of things about mistakes. One of which this happened countlessly, upon a number of days. Being young, like from 5 years to like 10 years, and 10 years to 15 years, that'd be like 10 years of doing wrong things. But it come like you being the servant of sin. And then you be freed from sins, but you have to confess these sins. And getting these sins confessed is like one of the most easiest things because you can't see God. Now, I would know having conversation because I would be on the phone talking to somebody, and then when I see them face to face, I can't tell them. I don't know why. I might bite my tongue. I guess it's just a way of a coward. But God is literally here. He's right here in the scriptures. You can look and see.